Toys for Tots for 2023. Mike Brown and Ed Piper. Mike and Ed, welcome.
Thank you.
Mike, how many years have you been running the Toys for Tots here in Jackson?
Oh, let's put it like this. I started at McDonald's in 1963, and in 1964, Bill Sigmund said, Mike, you're going to help Toys for Tots. I had no idea what the heck Toys for Tots were, but I've been doing it ever since 1964.
59 years. Wow.
It's time for me to go north and let people like you and some young people take over the program.
Well, 59 years, it's got to be unmatched in community service with one cause or one organization. Amazing. Thanks for all that you've done all these years.
It's for the kids.
Yep.
It's all about the kids. It's not the adults or anything. It's when the kids get the toys, that's the blessing right there.
Ed's been a community provider of support and service for many years as well. What's your interest in being part of Toys for Tots, Ed?
Well, like you said, I mean, I like to see that no kid goes without a toy. I mean, I've been helping Mike for like 5 or 6 years now, and just to see the amount of toys that we can get from the community and to see that we can supply these kids with those toys, it's just amazing.
All right, how does the program work and how can our viewers participate?
Well, it's very simple. We put out 150 boxes. Ed's in charge of the boxes and the drivers. We have 3 U-Haul vans that we rented. And what we do is put a box in a location. We ask you if we put the box there, fill the box.
Right.
For example, tomorrow we're going to Consumers. They want 36 boxes at Consumers tomorrow. And they've already told me that they're planning on 36 boxes, filling them more than once, because as a corporation, they're having a big contest between teams. And that's why they want the 36 boxes. Then this morning, Lynn Vermeulen is having a big thing at his furniture store supporting Toys for Tots, so we're taking some boxes out there this afternoon. It's a big project. It's a job almost, really. Thank God I have Ed and his elves, and they go out almost every day collecting right after Thanksgiving toys, because the boxes begin to fill up at that time. We're going to go up to the week of December the 16th will be our last day.
Yep.
Because we start giving all the toys out right around the 18th at the Salvation Army, but we also tied into Priceless Gifts,
Yep.
with Wendy, and her last day is right around December the 13th. Then we have a couple other satellite locations out and around the Jackson area that Ed has never been to before.
Pulaski.
He never went to Pulaski until last year. And we have a location out there that we supply toys to, because Santa's all around.
He doesn't miss anyone. How many toys are we talking about?
Well, last year we did 8,005 kids. Now
Yep.
that's between all the locations. And toys, over 35,000 single pieces of toys.
Unbelievable.
Well, no, I've always said this is a very giving community.
Right.
It is. Ed, you're going to be doing a lot of driving, it sounds like.
Already have been. Yes.
Now, we've got some pictures from Salvation Army where that's one of your headquarters.
Right.
And I've been there like the day before you distribute, and it's amazing. How
We
many-
set the gym up, and we want every kid to have at least a book and a game, and then they get their gifts. Now, the kids do not pick out the gifts. The parents come in and pick out the gifts, or the grandparents or the guardians. They come in, take the gifts, they take them home, they wrap them, they put them under the tree, so the kids have no idea, but the parents and the grandparents are the ones picking out the gifts.
Right. Right.
Very nice.
Toys for Tots program, our job is to collect the toys, get the toys, and give them to the needy organizations that are going to be doing this, that we see that very heavily involved in Jackson County.
Mm-hmm.
You've got, I know, at least one event coming up where people can donate, because not only do you collect toys, you go toy shopping.
Yes, we do. We can't buy. We got so many kids that when all of a sudden we get down to the end and we need toys for 2 to 3, we go out to Myers or out to Walmart or the toy store and buy toys for them. So that's where the donations come in, the cash donations. So all that donations can come to P.O. Box 1645 down at the post office, and we'll pick them up and put them in our account and take care of it.
Mail your check to Toys for Tots, Box 1645, 49204.
Correct.
You guys are both members of the Grotto Club, and your club's putting on an event.
Well, the Grotto Breakfast started a number of years ago. It was a band of gentlemen that did it out to Key Largo, and it got too small, and all of a sudden they asked us if they could do it at the Grotto. The Grotto board approved it, and the members approved it, and we just have fun that day. It's a free breakfast with a donation to support not only Toys for Tots, but the Salvation Army and the food pantries around Jackson County. And last year we gave each one of them over $1,000.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody's a volunteer. Nobody gets paid for this in the morning. We just get down there and sing songs and pass out food and enjoy. See all the dignitaries around Jackson come in, the sheriff, the police chief, Steve Shotwell, and the county commissioners. It's great. It's good for Jackson. It's located right downtown, right by the Crazy Cowboy in the parking lot there. The building will be wrapped with Toys for Tots paper.
Yep.
Thank you, Ed. And
Another
come
job.
in our back door and just come into the Grotto. And the Grotto's the biggest kept secret in the city of Jackson.
Well, it's well unmarked.
Yes, it is.
You have to know the secret knock to get in. Ed, what kinds of toys, are there specifics people need to know, certain ages, or boys or girls, or what?
We need both.
Yeah, a lot of it, we planned for certain ages, but then when we start filling the boxes and we see what the Salvation Army actually needs, we find out that sometimes we're short on either 10 to 14, or we're short on the newborn to 5. And that's where we have to go out shopping, is in order to keep that or fill that need so that each kid can still get a toy.
So the financial contributions, they're put to use.
Yes, nothing goes to waste. Everything is used right here in Jackson County.
Yep.
And our slogan is no kid goes without a toy during Christmas as long as we're around. I mean, we tie in with the state police, we tie in with the fire department. Somebody gets burned out that night, we make sure they have toys the next day.
Yep.
Well, thanks for all the years, all the decades that you've been working on this, and Ed, thank you as well.
Thank you.
Well, what's so fun about it, Bart, is after this is all over and the drivers sit down with us and they start telling me about all the fire engines that are going off in the back of the van when they go over a bump or an ambulance, or a doll starts talking to them and they don't know where it's coming from. Surprise.
Yeah.
In the Grotto Club, I have to take my hat off to them because they seem to be our prime location. The members down there's 450 of them, have saluted and said, thank you, Jackson, and they want to give back.
Great job. Thank you. With Toys for Tots, for Jackson, Mike Brown, and Ed Piper, we